So let's start with the first setup of the Samsung S26 Ultra. We have to just click on this button and now we have to select language. Now click next, accept end user license and do not accept to send diagnostic data. It's not necessary. Just click next. Now as you can see, you can transfer from old device. You can also do this later. So for example, if you want to quickly set up this device and start using right now, you can click to set up manually and later just transfer all of those data. Now we can connect into the Wi-Fi network by selecting it from that list and inputting password, or we can use a QR code to connect faster. And that's what I'm gonna do. Click on the QR code, scan and align. As you can see, we got automatic scanning process. So now it's gonna take the service provider setup and I have to restart my phone. So right now we can go forward. If you already input the SIM cards, you can enable the mobile network, but if you didn't, then you can just simply do this by grabbing your phone, grab that SIM ejection tool, place that inside this, take a look, and now when it is inside, you have to gently press. Now take it off with your fingers and simply place SIM cards on that slot. Now we have to click next, wait for a few moments. Then we get another option to transfer data, but if you want to do this later, like in my case, you have to select do not copy. Now wait for checking information. And right now we can add your Google account. If you don't have one, you can create it by clicking here. For example, for your work or business. And now input all of those information and just go forward. After you input your email, click next, and it's time to input your password. And after input your password, just click next to go forward. Set who will be using this device. So in my case, I will be using, but if you purchase this for your child, you can select this one. Click agree for all of those Google terms of service. And now we can set a screen lock. So in my case, it will be a simple pattern. You have to input your password twice to confirm. Now, what we can turn off to don't drain battery. First of all, allow scanning. I would highly recommend you to turn it off. Don't send usage and diagnostic data. And now we can click accept and go forward. Now we can just turn on backup for Google. Why not? Let's click to turn it on. Now we have to choose your search engine and browser. So in my case, it's Google always. So I'm gonna set this as default. And now we can find the Gemini, the AI assistant from Google. So now we can set it up, but if you are not really using this assistant, you can just select no thanks. Like in my case, I'm not really using those assistants. Now what you have to do is just to go for a Samsung account. So you can sign in with Google, email or phone number, with a QR code, for example, from your other Samsung device. Or if you don't have an account, you can click here and select set up later in the settings, or you can create account right now. But in my case, I'm using the Google one extension. You have to accept terms and the conditions. Turn on offline finding, really useful if you lost your device, and do not accept this news and the special offers. Click agree in the bottom, and now I have to verify my account. So as you can see on my second Samsung device, I have to just click yes that right now I am trying to sign in, and I have to just input this code that I received on my Samsung S26 to confirm on my Samsung S26 Ultra. Here you can find list of all AI features that are available on this smartphone. Click next at the bottom. There's the Bixby, the voice assistant from Samsung. You can turn it off later in the settings, don't worry. Now we got the Samsung Wallet. I'm actually not using Samsung Wallet because I'm using Google Wallet, so I'm gonna skip this step. What I can recommend you to turn off the automatic blocker, and now just click agree. You can select between the light and the dark mode. If you want to save battery, then the dark mode will be better, but I really like the light one and I'm gonna stay with this one. Let's click next and let's wait for the another steps. Over here we can find some app recommendations, so I'm gonna unselect this from my service provider. And here we can find a list of all available Samsung applications. Of course, you don't need to install them. If you don't use Samsung Notes, for example, you are using Google Notes, you can just unselect this. But I can take it, why not? Let's test and see how it works. So I'm gonna install everything. Now we are all set and we can click home or check what is new in the brand new S26 Ultra. There we go. Now we can find your both SIM cards. So right now we can set preferred SIM for calls, for messages, and for mobile data. Now you can go back and you can just customize your screen. For example, if you want to remove something from the screen, you will have to click and hold it and select remove. And this is the first setup of this device. I hope you find it useful.